Hey, how's it going, you guys? This is petplatypus here, and it's time to review the first episode of Book 4 of The Legend of Korra, which is Balance, I believe. I did not expect a 3-year time jump. That is insane. I was like, even in my last review, I was like, oh, maybe like 6 months or something, no less than a year. But fuck no, 3 years. That's insane. And what this episode basically spends time doing is establishing what all the characters have been doing for these past 3 years. Mako is being the bodyguard. I don't know if he's been doing it for all 3 years, but he's been the bodyguard of this fucking stupid prince of the fucking Earth Kingdom. I don't like this character at all. He's not funny. He's just stupid. I don't think we're meant to like him, though. He's been that bodyguard, whatever. Asami's still doing Future Industries stuff, Most of the characters look the same. The kids obviously look a little bit older. Tenzin's kids, because it's been 3 years. The baby is now, well, 3 years old, and he has hair, and he's like, not a baby anymore. Kai, had a deeper voice and everything. And yeah, I guess I'll talk about Kai next. We see that the Airbenders are almost on like this superhero thing going on. They have like these new suits, and they go out and help people like they said they would. They've been doing it for 3 years, obviously, and they go out to help this town, and the Airbenders are spread thin, so there's only 2 of them, but there's hundreds of bandits. Then we get Bolin and Varric's party. Oh, Varric. He was already pretty good in this episode, but they work for this bitch. What was her name? I just heard her name, too. I literally went back into the episode to check what her fucking name was, and now I'm forgetting what it was. But, I think we saw her before at the end of Season 3, but this is, like, totally not what I expected this character to be. She's basically wanting to unite everything, and she's called the Great Uniter or whatever, and she basically just gives you no option. She's basically just like, well, you guys can join us, or you can just stay on the railroad track and get run over. Then you have the other town where it's just like, the guy says, no, you're not gonna rule over our town, and she, just the way you see the flags get lower, and just the way she acts, possible villain of the season. I mean, I hope not, because while she is effective as a bad guy, I suppose, she's just, I don't know, I'd expect more after Zahir and the fucking gang, because Zahir and the gang were pretty beastly. But yeah, we'll just have to wait and see. But Bolin works for her, and, he's more mature, which I kind of dislike, because his humor might go down because of that, but I don't know, it's just one episode, so I'm not doing full judgment on the characters. Most of them seem, okay. I'm wondering how old they are. They're probably adults at this point. But, yeah. What else do we get in this episode? We get her conquering that. Well, she didn't conquer the town. She has them sign a contract and everything. And then they bring in food, and they're going to fight the bandits. And we get some action scenes with Kai and Opal fighting the bandits in the air. And one bandit totally fucking schools them and takes all their shit. That was pretty pathetic on their part. But, they do this cool thing to the Jeep early on. And they're all expecting Korra to arrive for the coronation of this fucking Earth King dude. And what ends up happening is Tonrock arrives, her dad, and they're like, where's Korra? And he's like, how is Korra not here? She left like 6 months ago and she's been sending me letters. And they're like, well, no, she's not here. So I guess she just decided to cleverly fucking run away. And then we see her in like this underground fucking earthbending tournament. Korra has like short hair now, and she got her ass kicked by this one chick. I'm not sure why. I don't know how long she was in that wheelchair. She might have been out of practice, or, just because it's only earthbending, she can't fight at full power. But, yeah. She gets her ass kicked by this chick, and she gets some money, and the guy's like, you look like the Avatar. And she's like, I get that a lot. And she's basically hiding the fact that she's the Avatar, which is interesting, because before she was all about, I'm the Avatar, and at the end of the season, we really do. I didn't mention this in my review because I really caught on to it after really thinking about it for a while. But when she cried at the end of Season 2, I think that really came from how useless she felt. Because in every season, like, the villains always say, the Avatar's not needed anymore, you're, useless, blah, blah, blah. And all she's ever been, known for is, I'm the Avatar, that's my identity. And then at the end of Season 2, it's like, oh no, we Airbenders can do your job for you, and you're fine, just sit in the chair. And then I can see why she'd be upset, because her whole life is, I'm the Avatar. And when she lost her connection to Rava in Season 2, she was fucking destroyed because of that, because she wasn't the Avatar anymore. And a really good dynamic for the character, I think. But the fact that she's hiding, she's the Avatar now is very interesting. This feels like it's the beginning of a two-parter, honestly, but it's only one episode. But I liked it. I liked the fact that there was a huge time skip is mind-blowing. Not completely mind-blowing, like not like an 11 out of 10 mind-blowing, but it's pretty surprising. I like that the forest stuff wasn't actually taken care of. They just kind of mixed the city with the forest. I think that's kind of cool. And the spirits are living in harmony with the people, and 3-year time skip, that makes sense. That can happen in 3 years. Yeah, not much of Asami, really. She's still doing Future Industries. Not much of not much of any of the characters, honestly. They all just kind of... the main focus was, like, this chick, the Uniter bitch. She's just, like, getting a lot of focus in this episode, which is fine, especially if she is going to be, like, the main antagonist. But, yeah, and Korra doing the underground fighting and shit, and just kind of... I don't know what she's doing, but it's definitely a really interesting premiere. Not what I expected, but I did like it. I'm going to give it a 7.5 out of 10. I thought it was a good premiere episode. It was a good setup episode for, just see where everyone's at now after such a long time. And we don't really know what Korra's doing fully. I don't think she's just doing earthbending. She's probably, like, traveling, but... like a wanderer or something. But, yeah, it was definitely interesting. So I'm going to give it a 7.5. I thought it was good. It was a good episode. And, yeah, we'll see what happens next week. But, that's really all I have to say. So, yeah, thanks for watching this video. Tell me what you guys thought of the premiere of The Legend of Korra, Book 4, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.